We got a couple of pours for you this evening. He has, I believe we're doing copper and silver.
Yeah.
All right.
Copper actually needs another minute. It's a little thick. I guess we could fire off the silver pour here.
I don't think it matters which order you do them in, as long as we get to see them all. The copper pours this evening are actually, they will not be the completed piece. Normally you see he makes a mold and then we get to see what it looks like. That will not be the case on the copper this evening. Tonight he's pouring some parts. He is going to be making a memorial cross that was commissioned, and he's also going to be including a rose on that. And much like this rose, it's many pieces. There's each of the petals and the leaves were a separate pour, and the stem is actually poured with the thorns on it. So it's quite a few pieces that he puts together to assemble. And that's what he has going on tonight, is he's going to be pouring some parts for assembly. So over the weekend we'll post some updates and you can see the progress as he's working on it. We thought you guys might like enjoying seeing the pieces as they come together. My chat is not letting me read. I do see VGL, Slacker, and Corn Dog are all here. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to have you come by.
All right. Start the evening off right with a little fire. And which mold are you pouring this into? The copper one on the right?
Yeah.
Trying to determine the best place for me to stand, and it depends on what you're pouring, so. Well, the chat is ticking me off because I can't see what everyone is saying to us.
Make it work, Mama.
I'm trying to make it work. Isn't that pretty? Get mesmerized by that. It's so much fun to watch. And there it is. Starting to drop down. And I have fixed the chat on my end. It is working. And VGL, I can read your comment that says it won't let me comment.
Fix that.
Well, I can finally read the comments now, but I'm curious how it won't let him comment and I can read that. Ooh, we're getting close now, guys.
It's jeweler's torch. This is last minute thought. I didn't realize we were out of silver bugs. Don't pour many of them.
They don't last long. Our fellow silver bugs on Reddit really like those.
We're going to see what happens. Didn't have time tonight to get a Sterling pour ready, so we're going to try this at 3.9.
So this is 3.9?
3.9. Didn't see it was that brand new Prospector bar, that's brand new.
Oh yes, I did see. I'm tired tonight. It's not all connecting for me. I'm sorry.
Crazy how much slower this torch is. Asking a lot. That's 3 ounces in there.
I would say you're working it like a workhorse, and it's a dainty little jeweler's torch.
That torch, man, it will do it.
You normally push your tools as far as they can go.
I push everything as far as it can go.
Yes, yes, he does.
I'm like a constant life stress test.
I think that should have been on the brochure when we first met.
It was. You were mesmerized.
Oh, is that what the problem was? Well,
I think that's going to work.
Very pretty.
Let's get right into that copper.
Time to get into the copper. All right. Okay, Slacker, we'll be around. Oh, yes, VGL. That rose that I just showed is part of a commissioned piece.
This one will be too.
And the one that he is pouring
and the next one will be.
now is, and then he has another one to do after that. But he seems to be on a roll.
Every piece, it's 7 pours, and every piece is poured and then cut out and then vanished, hammered, chase represent to the proper, what I feel is nice, what feels right. The stem is a separate cast, each of the leaves.
That's what he has going on in this big box here is the stem. Oh, VGL. Anytime we can put you on the list. They are... every time I look at it, I see something different. It's just absolutely beautiful.
Stupid time. It was 2.5 days. Alright, big fire, y'all. Big fire.
This is the big box, and it always burns so pretty. Hey, Chef. Thanks for joining us tonight, just in time for the beautiful flames.
The barbecue.
Now, we've learned it's not very pretty if you try to toast stew marshmallows or hot dogs over the copper flames. But they are pretty to watch. Oh, look at that. See, this is what I love about this one. How the fire burns up the side. That's so pretty to watch. The box is burning very neat too. Chef, yes, that is a big crucible. I believe that's a 3 kilo. Is that the crucible that you just pulled out? Yeah, it's a 3 kilo. It's fun to watch him go from the really big pours to the smaller pours. How pretty.
I'm gonna miss a pour on y'all tonight. That jeweler's torch isn't gonna heat that copper up enough. And it's gonna be about 20 minutes in the furnace. This took a little more than I thought it was going to.
How much do you think you poured in there?
Oh, that's over 2 pounds.
Over 2 pounds. Wow. No wonder the fire was so pretty. I didn't think it was going to be that big.
Yeah. That's probably about 2 pounds, 3 ounces. Right about 2 pounds.
And that is the stem.
No.
No?
That's going to be the larger side of the cross.
That's the large side of the cross?
It's just bar stock. I poured bar stock is what it is.
Cool. Yeah, but you're going to turn
material.
it into... You had to make some parts so you could assemble the parts.
You got to make material so I can cut the parts out.
All right.
That sucks. I want to do that pour, but I gotta go get my bigger torch and all. It's going to take time too.
That's all right. Let's just enjoy the fire and.
You can't enjoy it if it ain't all right.
It is all right.
Aha.
You gotta just go with the flow, dude. Yeah, see, I got confused. I jumped ahead. I thought you were pouring the stem. So that's why I was confused on the amount of copper that went in. But now I get it. And that's going to be very pretty. Okay, our fire is out.
Fire's out.
Fire's out. Alright, now time to take a peek at the bug.
Beautiful piece of silver. You want to hit that? You want to see if you can get that?
Let's see. Oh, chef. This is a 999 silver bug. It's not picking up all the colors.
I think it is.
Some of them are showing up. It's very pretty. Holy cow, all kinds of color there. And then this is the beginning of a commission piece that we'll be sharing with you over the next few days as he works on it. It's going to be a cross with a rose. It was a commissioned piece. It's a memorial cross that's going to go on a headstone. How's it look?
Looks.
There's a really hot big box of copper in the middle here. I'm trying to be careful.
Right?
Whoa, doesn't he look cute? Oh, I like that shine.
It's $3.99.
Yeah, but it has like a texture to the on the back there. You can really see. Looks pretty. Very pretty. Now I'm stuck. Alright, I have myself back on out of here. Give him a little room to move around.
I can't tell you how excited I am to get into the chasing and Ripperjay. Really opens up an entire world of possibilities.
Well, so far I am liking what I'm seeing with the hammering of the metal. There's that leaf there that he did. And then the flower. So this cross with the flower on it should be a lot of fun.
This is going to be wonderful.
Yeah. I like wonderful. So, like we told you, this is going to be parts. So it's a great big copper bar, which is pretty cool on its own.
That's part of what I enjoy about this, is being able to help out with unique opportunities, unique pieces for people. My buddy is a really good friend of mine, and he just recently lost his mother. He asked me if we could do something in a cross for her headstone, and I was like, I don't know. And he was talking about the size of it and everything, and I'm like, well, I guess I would have to pour it and build it. I was thinking about it, and he wanted the flower, trying to figure out how to do it to make it look blend in. They're Cuban heritage, so I finally determined that an old Spanish cross, but try to make it look old already is the idea. I want it to blend into the surroundings. I don't want it to be all bright and shiny, so that everyone yell and come steal me. So the dumbasses in the world looking for something free. And then I realized that there's a possibility that whatever I make could be around for a long, long time in this environment. And that was humbling. I think that somebody could possibly dig something up that I made 100 years from now. Or longer.
Everyone likes to find treasures.
He's been waiting too long for this. We're going to get this done this weekend. Much as possible. Oh. With the care I can provide the project. Big hot piece of metal there.
Look at it a little closer. That is a great big honking bar of copper.
JC, I told you I'd do it for you, buddy. I gotta cool that off, and I'll start cutting it up for material, and we'll build the cross out of that. We'll build another rose, intertwine it.
Oh, very sorry to hear that, VGL. It's hard when you lose your mom. It's been almost 15 years for me. So it is kind of neat to watch him doing this for his friend. It's a friend that already has several pieces, so he definitely knew what he was getting into when he asked for something neat like this. So let's take a peek here. You can see it is thin, but not bendy thin. Is that the technical term for it?
It is, you know. I heard somebody say something about malleable one time, but that sounded way too technical. I like bendy.
bendy is such a better word.
It's more descriptive.
It is. Malleable. People wouldn't even know what you were talking about.
Yeah, it's difficult to say.
It is kind of one of those hard words to say, like aluminum. Hard words to say. So bendy is a much better term for the metal. This is not bendy.
Oh, I know there must be people out there looking at this piece of metal going, oh my God, that's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. And all I can see is a world of potential right there. That is absolutely perfect.
Alright, so we got a nice bug and...
Had to say it.
You had to say it.
So a cross or a sword.
Cool. Well, if you were fighting some werewolves or vampires...
It's 2 pounds of copper, y'all.
I don't care who you're fighting. You could have hurt somebody with 2 pounds of copper. That's crazy. Yeah, that's really pretty.
A lot of work coming up, though.
And we'll post some updates over the weekend and let you guys see as it comes together. But we thought you might enjoy seeing the step 1. Wow, that is a big piece of copper. Takes up the whole bench there.
A wonderful pour. I finally seen it tonight. I've been thinking about it for a month and a half now, probably. I told him it would take a little while for me to figure out how to with my limited resources here. I seen it all the way through. Try to think a job through completely until it doesn't fail in my head, and then there's enough to deal with it when you go actually doing it. You can't possibly think of. Well, darling, I think you have another winner here. Who wants a silver bug?
Ooh-hoo-hoo, silver bugs. Oh, yes. They're just so darn adorable. Yeah, that's very pretty. All right. Well, it was a successful night pouring. I think it's almost time for us to get out of the way and let him start some hammering. Not that I'm excited to see what it is that you're going to do or anything, but...
Yeah, she wouldn't let me rest, y'all, doing the flower. I kept saying I'm tired. I guess I'm going to quit for now. She was like, well, it's still early. And I'm like, you're going to bed. Like, well,
yeah,
you normally stay up later than this.
He always stays up late. It was so pretty, I couldn't wait for him to finish it. The bottom of it there is my favorite part. It really is. Every time I walk by, I'm like, wow, that's beautiful. All right, guys. You all have a rest of your Friday night. I hope it's very good.
Thank you very much for stopping by. It's the highlight of my week every week.
We do appreciate it. And we'll be talking to you.